Tennistellan, greetings. Everyone, have you ever felt like you're trapped in a never-ending cycle of debt you can't escape from? Like you're working tirelessly, but never really getting anywhere under the geopolitical Jesuit system of neocolonialism, global financial colonization. Welcome to this human rights introduction of a modern-day version of slavery, which must be addressed to be resolved in our modern world of social democracy, political choices. In the past, slave owners were responsible for providing the basic needs of their slaves, such as food, clothing, and shelter, as a legal obligation with morality. But today, the game of global commerce has changed drastically. As the Industrial Revolution paved the way for international Jesuit bankers to become the new slave owners over democratic societies, using debt money, fool's gold, as their economic weapon used to conquer and enslave priceless human beings subconsciously. This isn't just about chasing debt money on a treadmill. It's about international political control of every sovereign private individual living in human rights ignorance. Now, we're all economic debt slaves under neocolonialism, feeding, clothing, and sheltering ourselves under global financial enslavement. This goes against Article 4 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights Charter of Fundamental Equality, which prohibits all forms of slavery, including economic tyranny. Throughout history, there have been two ways to conquer and enslave a nation of people or country: through territorial war, or through superimposing debt or tribute as customary. Today, unlawful debt money robs us of our planet, identity, and inherent human dignity, priceless value, while enriching the man of lawlessness at the Vatican Unholy See, in joint venture with international Jesuit bankers and Jesuit-taught politicians who operate in plausible deniability. But here's the good diplomatic news for humanity. Article 8 of the Sacred Covenant, UDHR Charter, gives us the international human birthright to exercise an effective diplomatic remedy. No one can force us to belong to any bankrupt government service corporation in any democratic country. Article 20 ensures our freedom from forced compliance in private humanitarian diplomacy. And Article 1 recognizes that we are all born debt-free and politically equal with moral conscience and reasoning ability. Therefore, we all have a moral duty to regulate our own behavior and take collective political action against neocolonialism immediately. Massive non-violent human rights to life decolonization protest and civil disobedience is our only democratic tool to dismantle this man-made debt-based Jesuit system of neocolonialism in the information age of the 21st century. Just as we registered a birth certificate contract to participate in global commerce unwittingly, together we can unregister from this economic system of unlawful debt slavery. Human rights. Knowledge is political power over self in any democracy, but only effective when exercised in collective unity. Lack of human rights knowledge leads to political darkness under constitutional, mind and body, debt bondage in society. But our human rights victory lies in collective security, all for one creator and one creator for all, standing as one, Tewahedo, against global financial captivity. Don't fear the geopolitical Jesuit system of capitalism and usury, exploitation. It was built on gross human rights violations of the UN Decolonization Treaty and can be brought down by the sovereign will of the people as a lawful human rights violation. Together, we can eradicate this modern-day Jesuit system of unlawful debt slavery upon humanity immediately. If you need more information as we launch our global grassroots human rights defender campaign in 2025 to eradicate neocolonialism, contact the Risen Solomonic Remnant at kingdomofdebrazite2020@gmail.com. In human rights solidarity, Salah.